Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome, and if you're new, I am Channie, and today we're watching I Did a Thing, and this is should police start using man catchers. The thumbnail looks crazy, but it's also I Did a Thing, so it will probably be crazier than the thumbnail itself. And again, look behind me, he's already barefoot in the streets. Somebody arrest this man. But yeah, we're watching this live on twitch.tv/chansonia. So if you do have the time and would like to join us next time, we would love to see you. But yeah, let's jump to the video.
How you going? Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I bump into an old person tottering slowly down the street,
I'll go over here. Yep.
I always think to myself, I could take him.
What?
But
No, Grandpa, no. Why would you... Not funny, but... Why? The sound he made. Bro, what is wrong with this dude?
But
Give him
I
his
don't,
cane.
because I'm a normal human being, and I've definitely never considered electrocuting
Is this normal in the room with us right now? Mr. I Did a Thing? Just a question. Just a question.
them with 50,000 volts for 30 seconds until they die. But that's exactly what some people did last month in Australia, when a 95-year-old woman with dementia was killed by coppers with a taser.
A 95-year-old great-grandmother tasered by police in her aged care home, dying tonight.
All because she was
Oh
holding
my
a knife
God.
and walking around with her walking frame in a nursing home. Then after she approached cops at a slow pace, they tasered her and she died. So today I'm going to try and make a device that shows that we
God.
might not need to kill unarmed people. Okay, now I actually made this man-catching device a couple of years ago, but it was really bad. It didn't work properly, it snapped, and I also only tested it on a 14-year-old child. Worst of all, it had a locking mechanism in the jaws that would prevent it from opening once closed. But that button for
Oh, so they
locking
would
and
just be
opening
stuck?
was in the jaws in
Why did I say stuck like that? That was weird. I'm sorry. Accent just jumped out.
reach of the person you captured, so they could just press the button and free themselves. So not the best man catcher. And a couple of things have changed since that video 3 years ago. I've discovered the magic
American police have such a bad training, they don't even know tasers can kill people. Wait, wasn't it in Australia though? I thought that case was in Australia.
of welding and metalwork, so I can make it stronger and scarier with spikes. And also, my moral compass has decreased. And to start, I need to design the closing mechanism. And I've always thought bull ants have
shameful.
really beautiful jaws, which overlap and seem to lock.
It's ants though. We just finished the series about ants. Bro, it looks so creepy. I can't. I need Kurosaki's version of animated ants. Otherwise, I
So
cannot.
I just
This
grabbed an
looks
ant
crazy.
from my garden
Oh my
and did a
goodness.
sketch of its mandibles.
I hate the close-ups.
Now I want this to work by having these jaws on the side here, which have spikes, which move towards each other and lock in a closed position when these two
Not gonna lie to you, little bro. I don't understand. I love that you're giving us visuals and plan of the visuals, but like, I don't know what you're trying to do here. I don't understand what's gonna close, what's gonna open, what is going into what? I'm so lost. So just show me the product and then I'll understand. Demonstrate it.
metal bars get pushed towards each other.
I'm a
to test if the mechanics work, I
demonstrating
made it out
learner.
of
Okay, yeah.
cardboard, which is definitely too floppy to even catch the floppiest of old people. But I think I'm on the right track here.
Oh,
Then
okay,
I made a
that's
prototype out
okay.
of wood,
That makes
and
way
after
more
fiddling
sense.
around with the dimensions, it seems to close all right and isn't that floppy. Which means it's
Good.
time for me to spend $100 on metal and cut out my design with my mate's plasma cutter.
W. Like, not only is he barefoot, he rolled the pants to his knees. Bro skipped safety classes because there's no way. Also, not familiar with what is this is not welding, right? What is this called? Whatever he's doing here, but are you supposed to be this close when, like, I know he has a helmet, which is good. It's not like absorbing all this light because it can damage his eye, but like, are you supposed to be this close? I don't know. If he isn't that close, then he can't see anything. Okay. Fair point, fair point.
And this really
I want
is
to
the
try
part-
this so bad. I don't know. It looks so fun. I don't know. I just want to try this and I want to try welding so badly. I just want to do it. It looks fun.
The thing you need a CNC plasma cutter for, as after only 10 minutes, I'm already sweating, my back's sore, and my feet are pretty badly burnt.
Badly burned? I wonder why. This is arc welding. Oh, okay. What is the other one? Is the other one just welding then? And this one is arc welding? And is there more forms of welding than these two? Or maybe plasma cutting? He did say he got his friend's plasma cutter, right?
But I finished all the simple pieces, and I didn't want to screw up the more complicated jaw-shaped pieces, as I found it really hard to even follow a straight line. So instead, just bought 2 jaws from the jaw section of the local hardware store. Then I cleaned off all the unnecessary sharp bit on the belt sander and also made them all the exact same size, then drilled the holes. And the more I drill, the more excited I get to see if I've wasted $100 on metal. And after bolting it all together, it seems to kind of work.
Oh, it's working? Okay. We're getting there.
And also looks way cooler than I thought it would when it closes up. But this doesn't mean it will catch a person. Okay, now I just need to put this whole thing on the end of 2 pipes that are inside each other. And the inside pipe will have a handle that I can pull to close the whole mechanism. Now, when I was designing this thing, I thought I would just cut a slot and put this piece in here and then weld the crescent piece in. But I forgot that I need this hole in the pipe to remain a hole, as the other pipe is going to be moving inside there. So I'm going to try something really smart or really dumb. I don't know yet. I marked the dimensions of the pipe on the piece and then cut 90% of the way through the metal and then welded it in place. So now I just need to cut the remaining bit inside the pipe. And if I cut the whole thing in half before, it'd be very hard to align both pieces perfectly straight with each other, especially when they warp from welding. So now that I've tack welded it, I just need to cut the inside pieces.
What is that? What is he using? What is this wire? Blue wire thing? Is it a file?
See? Easy.
Oh. Okay, that's enough. Ah, I feel it in my brain. Ah, I'm going crazy. Okay.
Then I just welded it permanently in place.
Did he put a coin in there? Did he seriously?
Then I just welded it permanently in place. Now I know I'm not meant to weld galvanized pipe, as it releases poisonous fumes or whatever, but I am taking precautions by wearing a mask and working in a really well ventilated garage.
Are those chimkins?
But this is something I've never seen before. If anyone knows what this poisonous looking death spider web that's coming out of the steel, please let me know.
I don't think that's
okay, now this pipe that goes inside the other one also...
Sir? Did you... Did he put that in his mouth?
Gets a slot in it. And then is welded to this piece. And now I get to see how the whole mechanism moves around.
It looks crazy. Ooh.
And it's a bit stiff, but seems to work alright, and the pieces line up with each other. So next, I cut a little peepee hole in the big pipe that will allow me to access the small pipe. And my plan was to cut a sideward slot in the big pipe and then weld a handle to the small pipe so I can lock the mechanism in place to the side like a bolt action rifle or something. But I realized a big problem. I can't actually turn the inside pipe because the whole jaw structure is attached to it. So I'm going to have to come up with something else. And this camping chair might help. So I pulled off the leg and found this little knob spring thing, which I'm going to steal to put inside the small pipe. And Rick, if you're watching this, I know I told you that your camping chair broke when I slammed it in the front door of my car, and then you were really angry about it. And then you went into the forest looking for a log to sit on, and you brought a big one back. But then the ranger shouted at you because collecting logs degrades the natural habitat and biodiversity. Yeah, that was my fault, and I'll buy you a new one. Okay, so now the moment of truth. Did I destroy Rick's camping chair for a good reason? Did it.
It worked?
First go. And it looks like I did. So next,
Nice.
I just cut down this pull stick, which isn't a gun, and sanded it down until it looks like a handle, and then put in this bolt, which just happened to be covered in glue. Then just screwed in the handle to
Why
the
is it
inside
covered
pipe.
in glue?
And now I can manually make the whole jaw thing close, and it seems to lock in place every time. But there is still a lot of friction between the metal jaw sections, and they could definitely be smoother. So I bought these things called thrust bearings, which I've used before
Thrust
in the bedroom,
bearings?
but never for building stuff. So
What?
it's called thrust bearings, which I've used before in the bedroom, but never for building stuff. So I grabbed my wrenches and put a thrust bearing between every bolt. And now
Alright.
there is no friction between the pieces at all.
Oh, it feels so much nicer. Hey Alexa. Yeah. Can I catch you? What?
What?
Yes. Exactly. All right.
I'm scared.
Move your arm, please, sir. That's not good. It grabs your shirt. Thank you. It's not even hitting you yet. Yeah.
Bro, he's gonna close it on you. If you thought that was spiky, rip to your spine.
How does it feel? Oh, I got more on it. Oh yeah, go.
We're not gonna see an injury, right? I'm scared.
It's gotta stop there. There's a big hole there.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
It's actually bad. But I designed it from my waist. Yeah.
You're calling me a fat guy on the inside.
I'm not going to.
Whoa.
That's pretty mean.
People have different bodies. It's fine. Do you reckon you can try it on me?
You don't have to carry it. This thing's heavy as well.
It's really heavy. Ow, 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 ow!
Oh, it's stuck. It's
I think this is attempted murder. Bro, just let the handle go and it's like closing fully. Oh my god, he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh my god.
Ow, 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 ow!
Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. What?
It really hurts.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
sticking
yeah.
straight in.
How do you
Just
get it out?
press,
Wait, this one's missing. This one on this side isn't even quite out.
press
Wait,
both
look,
flips.
look.
Bro, say look, he's dying, Your Honor.
Stop turning it! Stop! Oh. That's really bad.
Why'd you make this?
And the jaws may look cool, but the spikes really suck for catching, as they are incredibly painful when they dig into your back. And also the spikes make it hard to wrap around people as they get caught on people's clothing. So all I did was make a new pair of smooth jaws, which should be less painful. And now comes the real test. And I'm going to test this on someone that the police are used to abusing. This 86-year-old homeless man.
Leave this grandpa alone, bro. You're not paying him enough.
But he has a secret. He knows Kung Fu.
Oh, slay.
Put it down, Caps.
Grandpa, no. Is that ice cream on his hands? The sound.
It's working.
The sounds.
Throw it.
Oh my god. But I feel like this one is better without the spikes, you know? He's holding it up. It's like sliding. It's like sliding down. He's holding it up. Or maybe it's not. Wait, okay, maybe.
Okay.
That is locked in on your leg.
It's very tight, yeah, it's good.
It was tight.
It works, it works.
It does actually work?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
She's like, okay, so it works. Where's my pay? Venmo me right now.
It's still there.
It wasn't too tight though? It wasn't
It was tight. I couldn't do much in it. No, it's alright.
Aww.
Now, I think Cass was going easy on me, allowing the device to slip around his body, probably because I was paying him and he wanted to make it look like my device was working. But even then, he still managed to throw his knife into my neck and his ciggy into my leg. So this time I told him to pretend like he was actually going to be detained, like in all those prison stories he was telling us about, and to do everything in his power to escape.
Set, go. Okay. Put it down. Put it down. Yeah, yeah.
Did he break it? Bro, I'm scared. He's gonna hurt him. Or he's gonna hurt himself. I'm trying to fight back here. I'm scared. Grandpa, no. Hold on. He's winning. Hold on.
He got you. You're dead. Your
Oh,
device
man.
sucks, Alex.
Second attempt at this device and still a failure. But it's okay.
Was that easy? That was so easy.
Easy.
It's
If
okay.
you go in quick,
If I go in
we'll
quick,
disable it. No worries.
I kind of stab you like that. Then I should get you.
The thing is, in real life, you won't be getting tips from the person who's trying to attack you. There's...
work like that.
And that time, Cass just grabbed the claws and worked his way slowly up the pole until he could stab me. Now, I probably could have ripped and spun him off, but that kind of defeats the purpose of having a harmless man catcher. So, we were 1-1 now, so we decided to do the best out of 3 and give it one more go.
2, 1, go.
Oh, he got him?
Well, now I got you. Now it's locked in. Does that hurt? wait.
Oh, he's pulling it off. He's slipping it off.
I don't think you can get me. I've got you. I've got you.
He's not giving up.
I know. Persistent.
Put the cigarette in his mouth, bro.
Oh, it's...
I can't.
Just admit it.
This is crazy.
And that time I managed to grab him, and once you have someone in the claws, it works.
Not me thinking of Horolo, bro. The way he dropped the knife and picked up his fist. He's like, time for a true warrior. I was gonna suplex him.
And that time I managed to grab him, and once you have someone in the claws, it works really well, and they definitely can't get out. But getting them in isn't that easy.
No.
Also, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, this isn't an accurate test of how the device works, as he is too old. You need to test it on someone younger.
I don't think it'll work. Kids are tiny. It will slide through.
That was a good shot.
Yeah.
And now trying to get out.
Yeah.
You do have strong muscles. Yeah, you get out if you can. You can have a go, but that was embarrassing because I couldn't actually stop him from getting out.
And this was meant to be a funny joke segment that didn't prove anything. But even this 3-year-old was able to defeat me. As once he put his weight down on the end, it just turns into a big lever and I can't pick it back up. And he wasn't even trying to do that. But again, I reckon it's because I didn't want to be rough and hurt him. So for the final test, I'm going to do it on someone that I'm not afraid to hurt.
Bro. Is that his roommate? Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
Like, let me finish eating, bro.
Also, I'm going to make some quick changes to the man catcher. In my first man catching video, you guys had some pretty horrible suggestions on how I could make it better. A lot of you
Imagine the Australian police use this, but put a taser on it?
talked about a different latching mechanism,
You could add some built-in tasers to the stick that activate with a
but
button.
others wanted me to attach tasers
Needs tranquilizer darts lining the inside with the secondary backup of toned down taser, then a tertiary measure of a spring load flip arm with a hammer on. Huh?
or pepper spray to the front.
Just add electric tasers to the man catcher, give them a good tickle.
And you even drew
Yo.
diagram.
Oh my god, wait, what was the last
Others
one?
wanted me to attach tasers or pepper spray to the front, and you even
Imagine one of these, but with a taser capability on the head of the man
Drew
catcher.
diagrams explaining how to do it. And I agree it's a funny idea and extremely easy to taser someone once you already have them restrained inside a pair of claws. But it kind of defeats the whole purpose of not tasing them
Yeah.
by putting a taser on the end. So I won't be doing that. Mostly because tasers are illegal for civilians like me to own. But I have an idea of how I can make this better. And that's by taking the whole thing apart and just using the middle stick with the crescent-shaped piece on the top. As the closing mechanism works well if I can get someone inside, but it's very easy to avoid if the person just grabs it. And then I just have a big heavy stick. So hopefully without the claws, I should be able to move it around quicker.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just trying to kill me. Okay, but we're going.
Point of the video was that the taser killed someone and he wanted to make an alternative. Yeah.
Properly.
And he literally took down the spiky parts to not hurt the people being, you know, detained and whatever. And then the comments are like, I'm actually a taser and a hammer and put a bomb at the tip of it. Like, what? Guys, guys, we're losing the plot.
Actually tried to kill me. This is revenge for the concussion. Okay, ready?
I'd want to be further away if I'm...
Set, go.
Oh my god.
Quickly.
I can't tell if he's holding back or he's just bad at this. Oh my god.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
Get up! Get up! I didn't think. Okay, there we go. Fight back. The dog watching like, oh, humans silly.
What can you do now?
Oh my god.
We'll get you on the ground.
I think I can still do that.
Okay, go.
Oh, that's going very quick.
Oh, once you pin it to the ground, it's GG's, bro. Oh my god. Stop pushing him into the bush.
That's an idiot.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he's okay. New tactics. Okay.
And that worked a
twist
little
and
better
turn
and a
tactic.
little worse. I was definitely more nimble with it and managed to pin Alexa down 2 out of 5 times. And then he also knocked me down twice. But the majority of the times, the other person was able to grab the end of the catcher, which then acts as a big handle and control the other person. Or just move down the stick and then get
But
it.
I mean, when that happens, just drop it. Like, why are you pulling the handle? Just let it go. And then they would also drop it.
But that just might be because Alexa and I are hot buff guys. Imagine if you had a
Huh?
team of people with sticks like this, using it on a 97-year-old woman with dementia. Then I could definitely see this working. Thanks for watching. If you like this, please subscribe and...
Thanks for the video. Alright, so that was Should Police Start Using Man Catchers by ididathing. This guy's crazy, but he's very creative and I did enjoy the video. It was entertaining. If you enjoyed the video as well, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!